Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Piofiore. I am WittyMichi, and I am so excited that we're going down this journey together. Last time it was a bit intense with Nicola, to say the least. So let's see what else we have in store. I keep hitting the wrong button. It's this one, Michi. This one. It had been 1 month since I came to be under Nicola's care. I was living a peaceful life here in the Falzone family manor. Nicola was busy as usual, but he did speak with me every so often. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever been so close to another man before. Buongiorno! Coffee is ready.
Oh, grazie!
I'd been helping with the cooking, cleaning, and serving here in the manor. So far, I've gotten along well with everyone. It also helps that some of the people here knew me from before. There was only one church in Bologna. Many members of the Falzone family came to Sunday Mass as well. And maybe Nicola is helping with how he's been approaching me as underboss. It didn't take long for everyone to accept me here and to treat me like a friend.
しかし、どうも最近ピリピリしてるな。うちのアンダーボスは。
被害者が増える一方だからな。
What are they talking about?
まったくおかしな話だよな。ブルローネマフィアの人間が次から次に殺されているなんて。
最初の2、3人ならともかくな。今は俺たちマフィアが標的だって知れ渡っているだろう。みんな警戒してるし、無抵抗で殺されるなんてそうそうありえない。
なのに新しい死体は増えていく。そりゃニコラもイライラするわけだ。
それにしても近頃厳しすぎないか？あれじゃ下の連中はやる気をなくすぞ。
アンダーボスも子供の頃はもう少し可愛げがあったんだが。
なあ、お嬢ちゃんは大丈夫か？
Huh? Do you mean me?
ニコラにあれこれ厳しく言われて息が詰まってるんじゃないか？ここでの過ごし方とか。
I'm fine. Well, rules are important, you know. I recalled what Nicola told me before.
規律は大切だからね。末端のほころびはいずれ組織を崩壊させる。だからこそ構成員一人一人の行動には気を払わなくちゃいけない。僕はダンテをファルツォーネファミリーを支える立場の人間だからね。ファミリーの害になる目は素早く摘む。それが僕に課せられた役目だよ。
I'm sure you all know far more than I do about Nicola, but I think he's like that because he cares that much about the family.
まあ、そりゃな。
Nicola also takes things seriously and is harsh, even to himself. He didn't just give orders, he worked as hard as the others. I'm not sure I'm wording this well, but I think Nicola loves the family to the point that his harshness is a way of showing tough love to everyone. I hope that came out right.
愛情か。それなら仕方ないな。諦めて受け止めるか。なあ。
ああ、お嬢ちゃんがそう言うんだからな。
Thank you.
ずいぶん楽しそうにおしゃべりしているんだね。暇なの？
おっと、俺は人に会う約束があるんだった。またな、ジョーちゃん。
Just as Nicola came in, everyone quickly stood up and left. You didn't hear that, did you?
今の話って何のこと？
Oh, nothing. Nothing important. Really, it's nothing at all.
そうだね。ありがと
You heard, didn't you?
う。何が？
Unbelievable. This is going nowhere. I'm embarrassed enough, so I should stop.
せっかくこうして会えたんだし、ちょっとだけおしゃべりしようか。時間はある？
That sounds good. Nicola smiled, seeing me nod in agreement. We stepped outside to the garden to have a breath of fresh air. Look, there are more flowers in bloom. Are those cyclamens? Nicola? Is there something on your mind?
ああ、ごめんね、つい。せっかく君の時間をもらったのにぼんやりしちゃって。
You haven't been sleeping, have you?
まあ、そうだね。このところ珍しく警察が勤勉でね。僕としては頭が痛い。と、ダメだね。部外者の君にこんな話を聞かせるなんて。
Maybe talking with someone not involved will make you feel better. You're higher in rank here, so you don't speak openly to your members, do you? I could only imagine the load he carried. Nicola looked at me in a daze and let out a weak smile.
そうだね。そうなのかも。ねえ、ちょっとだけ甘えさせてくれる？
Why, of course, anything to help. Is he actually gonna lean on me? Is he? I meant what I said from the bottom of my heart. There has to be something I can do to help lighten his load. Or at least that's what I thought. Ah! He's so cute. Ah! Oh my goodness gracious. Yes! Yes! I didn't expect him to be so literal. I did, girl. I expected it. I needed this. Yes, 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 yes. Ah! I've never done this before. I'm sure he's so tired to be like this. He wanted to speak with me, but didn't want to go to his room, so... Instead, he's borrowing my lap for now. I didn't expect this to happen. What should I do? This is a lot more embarrassing than I thought. Are you feeling better, Nicola?
おかげさまでね。
Ah! Sorry, he's just so cute. Oh my god, I love this. Ah! You're pushing yourself too hard. You've been coming back so late at night. I've seen the light in your room stay on until very late. Nicola, even I can tell how much work you're doing.
ダンテの方が僕よりずっと力を尽くして頑張っているんだよ。カポであるダンテにしかできないことも多いからね。僕にできることは僕がやらないと。
You're so kind, Nicola. I can tell you really care for Dante. It's just like Julia said before. That you've been treating Dante like a brother all this time.
小さい頃からずっとそうだったわけじゃないんだよ。 僕たちにもいろんなしがらみがあったから。
Really?
うん。
Do you mind if I ask? What were you two like when you were little? I want to know how you were as a child. Nicola looked a bit hesitant to answer my question. He chuckled and began to speak.
僕もダンテもまだ小さかった頃の話なんだけど。
We were both kidnapped as children.
ニコラ、どうして僕たちが誘拐されたんだ？僕たちはマフィアの子供なのに。
それもわからないの？最近ファルツォーネの内部がゴタゴタしてるんだよ。だから町の人たちに対する影響力が下がってて、それによその土地から来た人間もファルツォーネを狙ってるって。
Well, I'd only heard all that from the adults around me. There was an issue about maintaining the purity of the Falzone blood back then. Some of our administration complained that one couldn't become boss without having Falzone blood. In the end, those who didn't agree with how things were run left the Falzone family. Those who left then formed what is now known as the Visconti. But that's besides the point.
なるほど。さすがニコラ。賢いんだな。
君に褒められたって嬉しくもなんとも。
おい、お前ら何をボソボソ喋ってやがる。
I shook, hearing him yell at us. It was the first time I faced an adult without the family behind me. Dante quietly spoke to the kidnappers.
お前たちは理解しているのか？僕たちに手を出すことの恐ろしさを。
Dante was as calm as ever, even without the family nearby. No matter how small he was, he had always been the head of the Falzone family. Dante's threats were initially laughed off by the kidnappers. But soon the kidnappers began to pale. Now that I think about it, Dante must have been just as scared. Then again, I didn't have the capacity to notice that back then. I did know one thing.
これがカポの器なんだってね。ダンテが生まれなければファルツォーネの次期当主は僕だった。僕の母は僕をカポに従った。僕は母の願いを叶えてあげたくて。だからダンテさえいなければって思ったこともあったんだよね、昔は。それにほら、ダンテって今でもそうだけど、小さい頃から愛想がなくてさ。
I responded after hearing Nicola's story. Ah! Sorry. No, stop it. I'm gonna go with this one. You've been through a lot. I then followed with a hesitant and awkward apology. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if this is the right thing to say, and I'm not sure if I should say it, but words aren't enough to describe it. I couldn't find the right words after hearing what they'd both been through. I can only imagine how much danger you and Dante faced as children. Hearing their past brought a sharp pain to my heart.
そうだね。だけど、 それは君も同じじゃないかな。
Me?
僕たちは違う人生を歩んでいる。君は君なりに大変なこと、苦しいことをたくさん経験してきたはずだ。だから、僕たちのことばかりそんなに気遣わなくていいんだよ。
Nicola.
心配してくれてありがとう。だけどね、君がそんな顔をしているところを見ると、僕も少し、どうしてかな。苦しくなるような気がするよ。変な話をしてごめんね。
No. Thank you for sharing it with me. Nicola closed his eyes and, after a few quiet seconds, continued.
誘拐された少し後だったかな。ダンテの母親が亡くなったのは。僕とダンテが親しくなったのはその後からなんだ。
I guess Dante must have been sad losing his mother so soon. I heard he didn't get along with his father either.
ああ、前にジュリアがそんな話をしていたよね。だけど、ダンテは父親を嫌っていたわけじゃないんだよ。周りからはそう見えたかもしれないけど、あの親子はよく似ていたからね。先代が亡くなった時、ダンテは真っ先に駆け寄って、遺体にすがって泣いていた。
Isn't this referring to when Dante's father was killed? Something about what he said felt odd. Before I could think any further, Nicola continued.
僕自身はダンテの父親のことをあまりよく思っていなかったけど、ダンテに父親の亡骸を見せてしまったことは少し後悔しているかな。
Nicola? He sounds sleepy.
どうかした？
Oh, well, thank you so much for sharing your story with me. I am happy to know a bit more about you now. I recalled what the men said earlier. I also recalled how Nicola reprimanded his men. Nicola, I know you're strict at times, but I really appreciate how kind and caring you've been toward me. Speaking with you like this makes me feel closer to you than before. I hope this doesn't sound strange, but you've shown me who you truly are. And, well, that makes me happy. I blushed at my own words that came straight from my heart. Nicola?
自然な表情ね。君は僕のことをどれだけ知っているのかな。僕は犯罪者だ。僕を知っても何の意味もない。
I just want to hug him. Criminal. His words hit me hard, as if he was trying to put distance between us.
まあ、別に構わないけどね。どちらにしろ、決断の時は。
Nicola? Are you awake? I whispered to Nicola. It seemed like he fell asleep. Maybe he was in a daze. I tried to keep quiet as I looked upon his sleeping face. He has long eyelashes. I gently touched his soft flowing hair with my hand. Oh. After stroking his hair for a moment, it was then I realized. What should I do about this? Don't tell me I have to stay like this until he wakes up. I couldn't wake him from his well-deserved slumber. I decided to let him sleep on my lap until he woke up on his own. Oh, that was such a cute scene. Oh my god. I'm dying inside. Okay. A few days later, I finished serving breakfast and took a seat to enjoy the meal. Oh. Nicola and I glanced at each other. Thinking about how he slept on my lap was making me blush. Stop it. I can handle this. I fanned my face with my hands to make it seem like I was blushing from the heat. All of a sudden,
大変です。ドミニクさんが逮捕されました。
カポレジームが
what? Capo regime, a high position within the mafia. Oh.
面倒なことになりそうだ。ひとまずダンテに報告しよう。レオ、その前に詳細を。
はい。
Nicola and Leo rushed out of the salon. I wonder what's going on. All I could tell was that something bad was happening in the Falzone family. With their departure, tension began to build in the salon.
ブルローネ死刑が幹部に手を出すなんて普通じゃない。何を考えているかわからないけど、今回はなかなか交渉に応じないかもしれないよ。
パリスに連絡は？
ここに来る前に、それから弁護士の方も手配は完了している。
そうか。ひとまずドミニクにこちらの状況を知らせよう。俺が直接挨拶に行く。
A boss heading to the jail at the station? Not only did it show his respect to his subordinate, but it also put pressure on the police.
行くぞニコラ。
非常事態に動きが早いのっていいカポだと思うよ、僕は。
褒めても何も出ない。
所長から面会の許可が下りた。時間は10分程度だが。
十分だよ。ありがとう、マルコ。
書類にサインだけしてってくれ。後のことは処理しとく。
I could feel someone's eyes on me while I was signing the papers.
ボンジョルノ、ロベルト。
案内する。来てくれ。
Marco stepped in between me and Roberto, and he quickly led us inside.
カポ、こんなところまですみません。ありがとうございます。
気にするなドミニク。怪我がないようで何よりだ。一体何が起きた？
それが。
The situation surrounding Domenico's arrest wasn't as dire as expected. It seemed he got drunk at a bar in Falce, leading to some minor property damage.
普段ならいちいち立件しない。警察内部で何か起きているのか、もしくは時勢の変化か。
The law has been changing since the Kingdom of Italy came to be. The mafia was slowly being squeezed out of existence.
それでもブルローネは影響を受けにくい土地柄なんだけど。
俺に話せることはこれぐらいですかね。
そうか。
After hearing Domenico's story, we notified him of the current situation. We weren't sure what the police were thinking. So, we relayed to him that it could take longer than usual to set him free.
なるほど。わかりました。しかし、近頃はマフィアだろうと市外で殺されるような情勢だ。今はシャバより留置場の方が安全かもしれません。そう思えば、ここもそんなに悪くないですよ。まあ、飯がまずいのだけが欠点ですかね。
Domenico gave a hearty laugh, and Dante reassured him.
ドミニク、すぐに出してやる。少しだけ待っていてくれ。それと、屋敷に戻ってきたら、お前の好きな料理をたらふく食わせてやろう。
そりゃいい。だったら、あの嬢ちゃんの観音炉お願いしたいですね。タポも食べました。絶品ですよ。ありゃ。
彼女に伝えておくよ。
Knowing her, I was sure she'd happily prepare the best cannoli Domenico would ever have. With their departure, tension began to build in the salon. I've spoken with Domenico a number of times. He's one of the top members of the family, but he's caring and loves sweets. Not doing anything was making me grow more nervous by the minute. I'd better occupy myself with something. I decided to bake some sweets to pass the time. Leo was sneaking bites from the baked goods with a happy sigh.
あなたのお菓子、最高です。
Thank you, but you're making me blush. I peeked into the bowl in my hands to hide the embarrassment showing on my face. Seeing others enjoy what I make means a lot to me. So, I'll do my best and make the best dolce I can for tonight.
やったー！楽しみにしてますね。
Well, let me... I sensed someone nearby. I looked toward the entrance to the kitchen. It looks like he was looking around inside the kitchen. He caught me looking and took off. I wonder if he wanted something.
どうかしたんですか？
Oh, no, nothing. I responded to Leo's question and quickly went back to making more sweets. The visitation ended. As we left the cells, I heard arguing from outside.
悪いが帰ってくれ。何度言われても答えは同じだ。
まったく呆れるな。この町の警察には情というものがないらしい。
Who's that? I heard a familiar voice. Dante and I both looked at each other.
俺の大切な部下が牢屋で一人泣いているはずだ。せめて差し入れを届けてやらねば。
Hello, Mystery Man.
差し入れは預かる。許可がない以上、裁判前に合わせるわけにはいかねえ。それが決まりだ。
金が足りなかったか。
金で正義が。 俺たち警察が変えると思うなよ。警察はお前たちになど屈しない。分かったらさっさと尻尾を巻いて国へ帰るんだな。
ロベルト。
何がおかしい？貴様、バカにしているのか？
いや違う。久々に友人と再会できた喜びでつい口元が緩んでしまってな。
He looked beyond Marco and Roberto at us, approaching from the back.
久しいな、ファルツォーネ。横のはフランチェスカだったか。そちらも元気そうで何よりだ。
お前は相変わらずだな、ヤン。
The leader of the Lao Shu snickered happily. He then tried to rile up Roberto.
俺たちラオ州は門前払いだが、奴らには面会の許可が下りたようだな。
それは、お前の部下とは罪状が違う。当然、対応も変わってくる。
ファルツォーネの犬め。
訂正しろ！
Roberto tried to grab Yang, who laughed with mockery.
よせ、ロベルト。
Yang's laughter emanated a sense of death itself.
ダンテ。
任せる。
I moved to action with Dante's approval.
盛り上がっているところ悪いけど、少し邪魔させてもらおうかな。
I smiled as I stepped in between Yang and Roberto.
なんだ？この犬の代わりにお前が相手をするとでも？
貴様！
ロベルト！
ヤンの気持ちはわからなくもないけど、こんなところで揉められると僕たちが困るんだよね。留置場で騒ぎが起きて刑事が死んで、その場にはラオ州とファルツォーネがいたなんてことになると、今後ファミリーに少なからず影響が出る。ファルツォーネの名に傷でもついたら最悪だ。だからそんなに彼を殺したいなら僕たちが帰ってからにしてよ。
釣れない奴らだ。おかげで今日がそがれた。
Yang exhaled with a smiling mouth.
ところでファルツォーネ、近頃俺の部下が数人殺されてな。俺はとても胸を痛めている。度が過ぎる行いだ。まさか貴様らの仕業ではあるまい？
例の事件については、俺のところからも被害者が出ている。第一、約定を破るほど落ちぶれてはいない。
そうか、お互い不運だな。せいぜい用心して出歩くといい。
Yang turned around and left with his men trailing behind him.
奴の言葉、事実だと思うか？
どうだろうね。事件にかこつけて内部やりそうだけど。
Who would dare go on a killing spree against the Berlone Mafia?
急ぐ必要がありそうだ。
Suddenly, Michi crossed my mind. The time for her to face reality is near. I don't like Yang. I don't like him. No. I don't. He seems like such a bully. What's this? A meanwhile story?
く。ラオ州の狩猟に食ってかかってあれで済むなんて幸運なやつだな。だがこれからは慎めよ。常に仲裁してくれるやつがいるとは限らねえ。
仲裁あれが
ニコラのはかばってくれても当然じゃねえか。感謝しとけよ。
俺が犯罪者風情にあの男に守ってもらったと。
I clenched my fists as they shook. My nails bit deep into my palm. I don't know why I decided that that's the voice I have to read his narrative. I didn't feel any pain, just anger. Rage began to overtake me.
許すものか。
Okay, there we go. That is a perfect spot to save. Oh my goodness gracious. This is wild. We started off with the cutest of scenes, and now we're like back into intense and roller coaster ride of emotions and feelings. And I want to know answers. And who the heck was that mystery person in the kitchen? And oh my goodness gracious, what do you guys think? Let me know. Comment below. How did you feel about the whole like lap scene? And how did you feel about like just like how do you feel about Yang? This is a new person. Seriously. Anyways, go ahead, comment below, hit that thumbs up, hit that big old button that says subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.